Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. This is Around Town with the Laurel Board of Trade, where we shine a spotlight on some of the amazing local businesses and charitable organizations in our community. I'm your host, Mike Mondy, real estate consultant with Keller Williams Realty Center, and I'm also one of the directors for the Laurel Board of Trade. Thank you for joining us today. Today, I am here with Dr. Aramide Adeyemi. Dr. Aramide is the owner of Aramide Inc., a black woman-owned fashion brand for men and women that caters to regular and plus sizes. Welcome, Dr. Aramide, and thank you for being with us.
Thanks, Mike, for having me.
Absolutely. So I'll just get right into it. Just want to know, what inspired you to start your own business?
What inspired me to start the business is I've always had a desire to impact lives. I've always loved fashion, and making a difference in people's lives has always been a part of who I am. So, so combining my love for fashion, helping others is definitely my greatest inspiration with starting a brand. Great.
Well, how would you describe your organization?
So Aramide is a combination of different things. We're huge. So we are a whole organization. So the portion we're talking about here that you know is the fashion brand, which is dealing with men and women's clothing in regular and plus sizes. We also offer styling services, consultation for custom wear. Aramide, because we also manufacture, we're a trademark brand. We also do manufacturing other apparels, which also deals with promotional marketing items and things of that nature. And another branch of Aramide is also Aramide Gives, which is a youth organization that is a youth nonprofit organization that is geared towards empowering youths and educating them.
Wow, that's great.
Thank you.
How would you, inside of that, how would you highlight any unique features of the organization and particularly what it does?
So focusing on Aramide, the fashion brand, Aramide is a brand that offers, inclusiveness. It's an inclusive brand because a lot of the fashion brands today, they don't cater necessarily to sizes, individuals outside a particular size, either if it's too small or if it's too big. And that's where we come in because, sometimes you go in and everyone has different body types, but there's a standard where the modules, when you make clothing that factories use, and if you're not within that scope, you fall outside that box. So that's where we come in, making people know that regardless of whatever your shape of your body is, the way you look, we have you covered. And so that makes us very unique, and that is also evident in our clothing, in our shoes, because we carry extended sizes, small sizes, and that's one thing our customers get to really appreciate, and also our great customer service too as well.
Wow. Well, are there any unique community initiatives or perhaps events that your business is involved in?
Yes, actually. We've done several. I have personally mentored for years for youth, nonprofit organizations, for foster kids. But this year we had the opportunity to collaborate with the Laurel High School, where we helped concern the prom. So among other designers, I was one of those that styled a young boy and a young girl for prom. All expenses paid on us, and it was definitely a great experience. So that was one of the things, and we continue to look for ways to work with youth, which one of the things is educating youth on dressing for success. Teaching them the essence of the way you look and carry yourself is very important in the workforce. So those are some of those things that we're doing too.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
What challenges have you faced as a founder and CEO?
As you can imagine, we opened our initial first location in 2019, just 2 weeks shy of when the pandemic happened. So we got a big hit, but we still remained open and resilient. So definitely funding, financial was a big part of it too as well, and creating more awareness of our brand, which is letting people know that we're here. Even though we're continuing to take measures to create that awareness, but allowing people to know that we're around and we're here, and the services we offer has been one of the challenges that we faced since we started.
Okay. Do you have any type of promotions or sales going on by now, by any chance?
Yes. So Aramide currently has a website which will be shared. So if you look at the name here, it says Aramide, and the website is thearamide.com. It is Aramide.com, and we are having major sales going on. up to 40% off because we're getting ready to revamp. And this is inclusive of men and women, amazing trendy collections. It's a great experience. So you can come in store or you can shop online. You can also give us a call, 301-792-2088 if you need assistance with selecting your items. And I'll say this too as well, not just about the fashion brand, to know more about us, to give back concerning our organization on Aramide Gives. We have Aramide Gives at aramidegives.com. That is our email. We also have the promotional. We also do procurement with the government and contracting. Feel free to give us a call at 301-792-2088. Thank you for supporting a Black-owned business. I appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Thank you so much
for
Mike.
That,
Aramide. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, next up, we'll be talking with another Laurel Board of Trade member, Denise Redmond, Realtor and Notary Public with Long & Foster Real Estate.
Welcome to Laurel High School Senior Courtyard. It looks a little dingy right now, but some students and teachers are trying to change that.
Laurel High School counselor Dr. Tia Harris is leading the charge after she saw the courtyard needed to be fixed.
This area had been used for quite some time before, and it had just gone barren. Some people were coming out here to help and spruce it up a little bit, but not to where it was functional for the seniors.
For this story and more like it, check out youtube.com/LaurelTVOfficial.
And today, I'm here with Denise Redmond. Denise is a realtor and notary public with Long & Foster Real Estate. Welcome, and thanks for being on the show, Denise.
Mike, thank you so much for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely, it's our pleasure. Well, Denise, we'll get right into it.
Okay.
I would like to know, what inspired you to start your own business?
So I have actually been in all aspects of the mortgage industry. I've trained real estate professionals, I've been a loan processor, underwriter, I ran a production branch, and one of the last areas that I did was I actually worked on developing underwriting guidelines and a little stint with a project, the national project of making home affordable. I was an operations manager, and our team actually processed loan modifications, short sales, and deed in lieu. So with all of that, we did a lot of work, but I never actually had an opportunity to meet the individuals, to work one-on-one with the people, and it's my passion. You know, I'm appreciative of the things that I did, but I didn't understand who I was helping. And so by opening my real estate business, it allowed me to almost get immediate gratification from being able to see and help people one-on-one.
Wow, that is so very unique. Thanks for sharing that.
Absolutely.
So how would you describe your actual services in a few sentences?
So let's see, in a few sentences. So from the perspective of, I am using all of the training that I've had to assist individuals, whether they're buying or selling homes, Mike, in one of the largest financial decisions that they're going to make. This actually creates not only wealth for them, but it creates generational wealth. And that is so important nowadays for us to be able to help people to do that. And so by doing so with my real estate services and also my notary services, I have opportunities to assist these people and their families to be able to do that. Now, with that, I am able to, you know, help negotiate, guide them through the process, and really educate them. It kind of brings in that training background that I spoke of earlier, to educate them through the processes and give them a heads up of the various nuances that are in any given transaction, which everyone could be different, right? Every one of them could be different, as I'm sure you experience also. But I have tools in my toolbox that I use and share with them so that I can reduce their stress and make the entire process more pleasant.
Absolutely. Well, can you highlight any unique features or aspects of your business and what it does?
So from the perspective of being kind of really hyper-local here in Laurel, what I bring to the market is over living here personally for 40 years, knowing the various attributes of the community, the market trends I have studied. I've been involved in helping both people buy, rent, and also purchase homes, in addition to investors purchasing their investment properties and then subsequently helping them to rent. And so I bring my background and my history and my other profession that I was working for somebody else to be able to actually benefit homeowners and home sellers in the overall process. Great.
Well, are there, tell me, are there any local partnerships or collaborations that have been particularly beneficial?
Oh my goodness. So let me start with the Laurel Board of Trades. And so I give all kudos and props to them for their initiatives of increasing their membership and what they do for not just the members of Laurel Board of Trades, but also for our community. The resources, the professional vetted out individuals that they have on their website helps members here in the community and also myself as a professional. And so that I am very appreciative of, and also for the opportunity today. In addition to that, I've partnered for over 10 years with Rich Lichty, who's with Colonial Mortgage. He's like my go-to lender. I can depend that regardless of what the scenario was, whether it's a first-time home buyer, somebody buying up, somebody buying down, or if there's a unique situation, that I can be assured that if I'm partnered with Rich, that we're going to get to the table without a lot of variations to our process. In addition to that, the Women's Club of Laurel here actually on Main Street here in Laurel, the Women's Club is just really instrumental in being focused on literacy, education, and arts, and also just the community as a whole. And so my partnership and affiliation with them has actually really helped me to work on an amazing initiative. It is the Weekend Tummy Tamers program, where we raise funds during the course of the year, and also we receive donations to create 30 non-perishable bags of food to send home with students at a local elementary school so that they have tame their tummies, their breakfast and also lunch type items that we provide to them. And I would say kind of last but certainly not least is the Laurel Historical Society, located right here on Main and 9th Street across from the city's pool. And so the Historical Society certainly is focused on not only just our history that we are creating today and ensuring that we're documenting that, but also various cultural aspects and archaeology digs. We have summer camp for 3rd through 8th graders, and registration is open now for those camps. And we try and be very, very active here in the community. Take, for example, on the 22nd of June, we have a garden tour, and that'll be highlighting individuals that have nurtured their gardens all year long, and they're inviting us to be able to come and visit those gardens. In addition, on the 26th, the City of Laurel has the Juneteenth celebration, and we will have a booth there. So certainly those aspects are very important and to me. And I also invite people to come to the museum. We're open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 12 to 4. And any additional information can be found on laurelhistoricalsociety.org. And we love to see folks stop by. And so those have been great affiliations for me.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Is there any final thought that you'd like to leave our viewers with?
So from the perspective of, just my professional background and being able to help people from my negotiation skills, my resources, and my network that I have here in Laurel, it helps to really, like I said, reduce the stress in these transactions. I do consultations, which are absolutely for free. So whether that's a first-time home buyer or a repeat buyer, for sellers that are ready to sell now or possibly sell in the future. And those opportunities give these individuals planning tools that they need in order to ensure that they have all of the right steps in process and in alignment in order to be successful. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity there, and good to talk to you.
Thank you so much, Denise.
Oh,
I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Oh, my pleasure, Mike. It's been my pleasure. Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And if you have a business and would like to be featured, reach out to us. We'd love to learn more and shine the spotlight on you. Send us a message on Facebook or go to our website, laurelboardoftrade.org. Also on our website, you can learn more about the Laurel Board of Trade and all the benefits and many events that we sponsor, including Main Street Festival, which is always the Saturday right before Mother's Day. We also invite you for our business networking every third Thursday of the month online, virtually, and in person once per quarter at one of our member businesses right here in Laurel. And a special invitation to all of our viewers today, because our next business networking will be on Thursday, June 20th, in person at the Laurel Manor House Bed and Breakfast on Montgomery Street. We have a powerful mix of business leaders that can help expand your network. Well, that's a wrap from the Laurel Board of Trade. Our tagline is small business, big ideas. Remember everybody, get out there and shop local. We'll see you next time.